I hope this will work. But let's see. Okay, hello again, everybody. It's Regan today, guys. I'm back on Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition today, playing on a different server in WinClan. Now, if you guys saw my last video, you will know that I showcased a lot of my morphs. I have 34 morphs total, and now I'm going to show you guys the rest of my morphs today in today's video. So before we look into these guys, if you do enjoy this video, be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and of course, let me know which morph is your favorite and why you think it's the favorite. And also, you can comment short stories on what you want to do with Warrior Cats, etc. Just try to come up with your own story plots. I don't really mind what you do with my characters. Just let me know what you guys think of them, and let me know about the channel in general. What do you guys want me to do for future videos, and why do you want me to do them? Anyways, now without further ado, let's begin. So we saw all these guys, but now we're going to show you guys a new one. So here's the first one. Her name is Rainbow Wish. She is a WinClan cat, funnily enough, because she's right here. Yeah, so she's a WinClan cat. She is a beautiful rainbow kitty. And so, yeah, I really, really, really like her because she is probably the only rainbow cat in WinClan. At least the only solid-colored rainbow cat, that is. But she is a very, very nice cat. I do love playing with her, and I really think she turned out great. Alright, so the next one kind of looks a little bit like a mountain lion. And that's because it is supposed to be a mountain lion morph. Her name is Cougar Heart. And so, yeah, Cougar Heart is, again, WinClan. I have a lot of WinClan cats, so you may see a lot of them in the future. She's a cat that was born like a mountain lion, and so, yeah, born this way. But, yeah, she's a very noble and strong warrior, and I really, really like how good of a cat she is. She turned out in an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous coat color. Yeah, I really like her. She turned out very pretty. Alright. The next one is another kitty pet. First kitty pet of this video, but probably my fourth kitty pet. I wasn't counting. I lost track. But first kitty pet of this video, her name is Callie. She's a calico she-cat. And again, she is a kitty pet, so I prefer to play with her as a kitty pet because that's how she has lived her whole life. And I really think it's only natural that I keep her playing as one. Maybe she'll join a clan, maybe she won't, who knows, that's just going to depend on what I want to do with her. But yeah, I love Callie. She is a very, very pretty cat. I don't really have a story for this one yet, so you guys can come up with that if you want. But yeah, Callie's a very nice cat, and I love how pretty well she turned out. Now, I only have 2 apprentice morphs. So yeah, so this is one of my only 2 apprentice morphs. Her name is Chocolate Paw. And so yeah, Chocolate Paw is very, very near and dear to my heart because she really pulls at the heartstrings because she literally looks like a chocolate cat. I'm not even kidding. She literally looks like a chocolate cat. And I think that's probably where she gets her name Chocolate Paw from because she just looks like a chocolatey, creamy looking kitty. And I absolutely love it. So yeah, I don't know if I was just hungry when I was making this morph or if I just actually really liked it. But yeah, I really do like how she actually pretty perfectly turned out. She turned out into a very beautiful and pretty cute looking she-cat. I'm actually very impressed with her. So yeah, good job, Chocolate Paw. Good job. Alright. Alright, so next one. This one's not as well done, but I think it actually turned out okay. This is Shadow Secret. This is a Shadow Clan cat, but she now lives in Thunder Clan because she was exiled from Shadow Clan for being supposedly too nice, which I don't get. But yeah, she is a very interesting she-cat nonetheless. Shadow Secret is a very old cat, but it is still very interesting. I may redo this one, I might not. But nonetheless, I really do like how she turned out, and I hope that it'll pretty much be a much better morph in the near future. Okay. Next one is a Bengal mix cat. I do like Bengals. So this is Speckle Pelt. As I said, she is a Bengal cat mix. She's not an actual Bengal, but she looks like one. Anyways, but yeah, Specklepelt is a she-cat. I believe from Shadow Clan or River Clan. I totally forgot the story I made for her. I'll have to double check. But I'm pretty sure she's from River Clan alongside her calico mate. She is a pregnant queen. She has not yet had kids for me in my story, and I hope to change that very soon. But she's a very nice cat, and I really like Specklepelt in the future. When I roleplay with her again, I may make it to the point where she actually will have kids again. But I'm not entirely sure how or why I'm going to do that. But anyway, let's move on. Now, if you guys saw my last video, you will notice I had a gender-swapped Firestar. Now guys, I'm going to show you all my other gender swaps from storybook characters. Let me know if you can guess them before I mention them. So I'm going to show you guys this one, and I'm going to give you a couple seconds to guess the name of this character. I'll give you a hint. Look at the back. I hope you guys are taking in your guesses, because this one's pretty self-explanatory. Have you guys guessed yet? It's Graystripe. It's Graystripe as a she-cat. Oh man, I'm so tickled to death at how this one turned out. That actually looks like a Graystripe, but as a girl. I'm not even kidding. Like, that looks like a girl version of Graystripe. I love this cat beyond anything. I'm so happy I made her look like this, and she turned out beautifully. This one posed a challenge to make, because there's so many shades of gray that Graystripe has, and I just can't believe I turned her like this. It's so cute. Alright guys, here's the next gender swap. Again, as we go through, I'm going to give you guys a chance to guess. Here is the facial profile. Now we're going to go around the morph, and I'm going to give you guys a chance to guess. Remember, you'll get a shout out next video if you guys can figure this out before I do. Before I actually basically mention it. Have you put in your guesses yet? It is Tigerstar. So yeah, Tigerstar is... I know Tigerstar's a villain and all, but geez Louise, is this ever cool. I love it when I made Tigerstar as a girl. Tigerstar is a very, very, very cool cat. When he wasn't evil and he was known as Tiger Claw. I thought Tiger Claw was cool at first, until he turned evil, and then I didn't really like him anymore, but yeah. Tigerstar is a very cool cat as a girl, and I really did like how she turned out. I call her Tiger Song, but yeah, she is a very, very nice cat. Alright, the next one may look a tad bit familiar, but it may be a little harder to guess. So I'll give you guys a hint for this one. This was supposed to be an apprentice. This was an apprentice who we see in, like, later on in the first arc. I'm only reading Into the Wild right now, but hopefully that will change, hopefully very soon. So I don't even know this apprentice either, but let's see if you guys can guess it as I am about to tell you here in a moment. So here's the back, the tail end, back point of view, and then here's this one. If you guys guessed Swiftpaw, you would be correct. This is a she-cat version of Swiftpaw. All my morphs are girls, just FYI. Probably should have brought that up last video. I apologize. But anyways, yeah. This is Swiftpaw. If Swiftpaw was, first of all, A, not mauled by dogs, and B, if he had lived, and C, if she was a girl instead of a boy. So this is like a girl version, adult she-cat version of Swiftpaw. So this is a very beautiful cat. I love how this one turned out. Now, those of you who are reading Maple Shade's Vengeance, this one could be very, very simple for you. This one, if you guys haven't already taken a guess, I highly suggest you do this. It is Apple Dusk turned into a girl. Like, that is actually pretty cool. I've never read Maple Shade's Vengeance, but I've heard that it's a pretty decent story. And also pretty darn sad, although I have heard hate about Maple Shade's Vengeance. But then again, I don't really want to be, like, one to hate on things if I haven't read it. So please positive feedback, guys. But but yeah, this is Apple Dusk, if Apple Dusk was a female and not a male. So that actually looks pretty cool. Yep, so that's her. Not much to say about her. Now, this one may be a little bit more familiar to you. This one, if you guys haven't already guessed, based on the fur right here, this is Ashfur. So Ashfur turned out beautifully as a she-cat. I did like Ashfur originally, and I felt so bad for him when Squirrel Flight, like, rejected him, even though I haven't, like, I have read the other books already, but I have not, you know, remembered in such a long time what happened, although I did remember reading, you know, about Squirrel Flight and Ashfur, and oh my gosh, guys, oh, that was so sad. I almost cried for Ashfur, because I felt so bad for him, and I feel like he would never have turned evil if Squirrel Flight fell in love with him. Oh my gosh, guys, that was just so depressing. Alright, but yeah, this is Ashfur. Very, very, very beautiful she-cat. She turned out absolutely gorgeous. Now, I do have one more gender swap, and I promise this is the last one. This is, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm pretty sure you can't tell because this one's not very obvious, but I guess I can probably tell you now. It is Thistleclaw, if Thistleclaw was a lady. So this is my girl, Thistleclaw. And oh my gosh, I think she is absolutely just stunning. Like, she turned out beautiful and less menacing as a she-cat. I really, really like how well she turned out. This one was very hard to do. Like, I'm not even kidding. This one was difficult to make. But I'm very glad that I made her, and yeah, she turned out pretty nicely, and I'm very happy with it. Alright guys, so the next one is just a completely random one. This one is Midnight Moth, a deputy of ThunderClan. Yeah. So this is ThunderClan's latest deputy. This is a deputy she-cat, like I said before. So yeah, Midnight Moth is a very, very beautiful cat. She was born like this, half black cat and half of this like a golden-y-ish color. Kind of looks like two cats fused together, but I think it looks very, very, very cute and pretty. So yeah, I'm very pleased with how she turned out, though, because, yeah, Midnight Moth, I was debating whether or not I wanted to keep her, because she was very hard on me, but she actually grew on me, because at first I didn't really like it, but then I actually changed my mind, and I chose to keep her. So she is a very, very beautiful cat. I love how well she turned out, and she's gotten quite the popularity since I've made this one. Sorry, guys, my voice is cracking so bad. I talk way too much. Alright guys, loner time. Now this is a beautiful she-cat of mine. If you guys, have not seen part 1, this cat was not in there, but yeah, I would highly recommend going to see part 1, sorry. My voice is somewhere else today. But yeah, this is Juniper. She is my loner OC, and I absolutely love her. My loner morph is just completely stunning. So yeah, she was just pretty much a totally random cat. And no, if you guys saw part 1, you will know I have Rose Whisker, who's also a lavender color. But no, they are not siblings. They're not even related. She's just a random loner cat that coincidentally looks a little bit like she could be related to Rose Whisker. But she isn't, so I hope that clears that up. Anyways, Juniper has a daughter who is actually from River Clan. So this is a River Clan apprentice. Her name is Basil Paw. She is the daughter of Juniper, who I actually pointed out just earlier. You can go back in the video if you want to see her again. But yeah, so this is pretty much Juniper's little girl, Basil Paw. She is from River Clan. And Basil Paw is kind of like an independent apprentice because she never has a mentor ever. So yeah. Because she never has a mentor and she basically trains herself, she picks up warrior duties a lot faster, even though she's not even old enough to even be a warrior yet. So it's kind of funny. Alright. Alright guys, now this one is my only kit that I actually have on here. This is the only kitten that I actually have. Her name is Lizard Kit. I am so sorry if it's so dark here, guys. Hang on, I'm going to go to the kitty pet house so we can actually see a little bit better. It is so dark, I can't even see my morph. Alright, let's go in here where it's a little bit brighter and we can actually see. Here. Okay. There we go, now we can really see a Lizard Kit. So here she is, guys, a beautiful little Shadow Clan kit. Yes, she is a cat born of Shadow Clan. So yeah, so I can't wait to see what she turns into when she becomes older, but yeah. She is a very, very beautiful cat. I absolutely adored her. When I made this one, I wasn't really sure what I was doing. But, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I made her because just, wow, is she ever a striking little kit. Okay. I'm pretty sure this one's like my only medicine cat, but this is another really old one. Her name is Willow Wish, and yeah, Willow Wish is kind of a very older cat, but she's probably the only medicine cat that I had. She is a medicine cat, I believe, from ThunderClan or RiverClan. I'll have to look back in my notes to see, but I'm pretty sure she's from RiverClan, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, she's a medicine cat. She's very, very pretty for being a medicine cat. I mean, her being a medicine cat, though, honestly will depend on the role play, if there's other players on, because sometimes she's a medicine cat, sometimes she's a warrior, but I prefer to play with her only if I'm doing a medicine cat role. So, yeah, so I really like her. She is a gorgeous, gorgeous girl, and I cannot get over her. Like, every time I see her, I just can't get over how pretty she is. Alright, guys, the next one is very simple. This one is Sunfire. Sunfire is a very old cat. I'm pretty sure hers is also labeled wrong. Yeah, what is it with me labeling my characters wrong? I'll have to go back and fix that, because hers says Sunspot, but her name is Sunfire. She can also go by Sunspot if you want to make her a kitty pet. But yeah, Sunfire is a very beautiful cat. She's just this, well, pretty much bright golden color. She has these ginger points. I think she looks very, very cute. She looks like a Sunglow. Let's be brutally honest. Yeah, she looks like a Sunglow cat. But I really think she turned out absolutely fabulously. Alright. So yeah, not much to say at all about my girl here, but yeah, she's a very pretty and pretty darn simple cat to make. So the next one, I'm pretty sure, is my last kitty pet. I think I have one more kitty pet to show you guys after this one. But this is Vanilla Oak. She, too, is like Fire Willow from Part 1. If you haven't seen that, highly recommend you go do so. So just like Fire Willow, she was also born a kitty pet, but then actually gave up her kitty pet life to live in the wild. So she is a very beautiful cat. And so yeah, Vanilla Oak is a gorgeous she-cat, and yeah, you can tell just by looking at her that yeah, she is going to be a great cat to roleplay with, and I love playing with her. This is one of my, a little bit more of a newer morph because I don't play with her as often as I should. But I really am pretty happy with how she turned out. Alright. Now this one is very green. Yes, I know, she's super green. But her name is Kiwi Lime. And Kiwi Lime is a, well, first of all, very green cat. But she's also a warrior from RiverClan. So she is another cat from RiverClan. And she is a kit of Fox Whisper, but Fox Whisper's kit was stolen from her because Fox Whisper is from WindClan, but the reason why, you know, her daughter is in RiverClan and Fox Whisper is in WindClan is because, no, it's not from Forbidden Love. It's because some she-cat stole her from her nest and then raised her as her own in RiverClan during a raid. So Kiwi Lime doesn't even know about her mother, and yeah, it's actually pretty darn sad, but hopefully when I roleplay with her, she will figure that out in the future, but who even knows at this point. Anyways, that's her, very simple green cat. Alright guys, I have 4 more morphs to show you. Let me know in the comments below who's your favorite, and also let me know if you want to see more content like warrior cats on this channel, and I will do it for all of you to enjoy. Anyways, here's the next morph. I know she looks like a Christmas cat. And again, this is my last kitty pet OC morph. She is named Jingle. She is a kitty pet. And you can see she is green and red, so she's a very beautiful cat. She was born in Leaf Bear, or around Christmas time, I guess you can say. And she has a sister who is a lot more fluffier than her. But yeah, here she is. Her name is Peppermint. So yeah, Peppermint is a gorgeous cat, and quite frankly, yeah, looks like a little candy cane, but that's kind of why I went with the name Peppermint, because I wanted her to have a Christmassy name similar to her own sister, Jingle, so that's really, really nice. So here's Peppermint, Jingle's twin sister, very much more fluffier than her, but definitely still a young kitty pet herself through and through, even though she probably may go off and join a clan in the near future. There's no telling. Alright. Now, this morph does not have a name yet, but this is one of the brand new ones that I just made, like, I think yesterday ago, so yeah. So this was a clan cat that I literally just made. I don't have a name for her, so let me know in the comments below what you guys would like for me to name her, because I don't have any names. Like, I used all the names I can think of to name my other OCs. So I need your all's help to come up with names for the last two morphs. They both do not have names, and I don't plan to name them until I can come up with anything good for them. And plus, they're not very well made either, so I may actually end up trading them away, but who knows. Anyways, so there's that one. And here's the other unnamed morph. You probably saw this one in part 1, but I'm going to show it to you guys again because I really need help discussing names. Again, she has no name. I don't know what to name her, but at the same time, I hope that we'll come up with names very shortly in the future for her because I really like this cat. I think she turned out beautifully. Again, not sure whether or not I'm going to keep her or give her to someone else, but I really hope that she was like a really good cat in the future. Anyways, guys, but yeah, that's going to do it for part 2, and that is all of my morphs. Alright, guys, so yeah, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Look, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Anyways, guys, but yeah, that concludes part number 2 of showcasing my Warrior Cats OCs, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.